Today I'm going to be talking about one of our varieties of bananas here. If you check out our other videos, we've done a lot of videos on bananas. We kind of have a banana collection going. We probably have, I want to say, maybe 25 different varieties right now, and we have them all spread out throughout our property. You know, we got to space them out some to keep the varieties, keep the pups from crossing with each other, and then we lose track of what we got here. But you can see we got one variety in there, one in there, one right here, and we got this one right here. I think that's a dwarf red. That might be an apple, or I'm not sure what those two are. I'll have to ask Annalisa. But anyways, we're real excited because this one put out a flag leaf the other day. And if you're not familiar with bananas, a flag leaf is it's a banana leaf that's smaller than all the other leaves, and it's an indicator that you're about to get a flower. And sure enough, we got a flower. This is our Dwarf Brazilian Banana, and these are, I've actually never tried this variety before. We've had this one in the ground for over a year. It's taken a little longer than some of our other varieties to fruit, but I'll show you guys up here. I brought my little ladder out here so I can show you guys the flag leaf and the flower on this one. You see up here, right through here, see that this little leaf right here is the flag leaf, and you can see the flower right under it, right there. So we're super stoked because, like I said, we haven't tried this variety yet. This is it's obviously it's a dwarf version of the Brazilian banana. The fruits are a little bit smaller from what I've read than the Brazilian, but they're still a pretty large fruit. They're like a Cavendish, I think, or a maybe even a Grand Name size, maybe a little bit smaller, but that's just what I've read. Like I said, we've never gotten fruit. This is the only one we have. This one in the puppet shut off here. But if you read about these online, they're fairly cold tolerant. And they say they're wind tolerant too. I don't know, most of the time, if you're looking for, bananas that are wind tolerant, you're going to want a dwarf variety. You're not going to want one of these. Well, I don't have any back here, but we have some giant bananas, some praying hands. What's the big one? We have another big one. I'd have to think about it for a minute. But if you need plants, if you need bananas that are wind tolerant, you're going to want a dwarf variety. And this is kind of I would say this is kind of a semi-dwarf. I mean, if you look at it, it's still, 12. I mean, the top of that leaf right there is 12 feet at least. We have other dwarf varieties, like the dwarf Cavendish, that, they only get to be 6 feet. And so they're great if you live in a high wind area. Which we do. We live, we're on an island here in Central Florida, and we're on the water. We're not on the ocean. We're actually on the intercoastal, the Indian River. We do get a lot of winds off here, off the river, but these bananas are pretty protected back here. Even with high winds, you can see we don't have a lot of shredding on the leaves. We have some. Really, that looks like where it just came in contact with the roof, but this one's, this one, we're real excited about it. One thing I've noticed about this one, compared to a lot of our other bananas plants, you can see we have a lot of other banana plants, and if you count the leaves on these, a mature banana plant has, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 leaves on it at one time, and same with the pup. Here's a healthy pup off of this one. It's got 2, 4, 6, 7 leaves on it. This one has a lot more leaves than some of the other varieties. I think I counted 12 on this one. 12 on the main mother plant here, and then if you look at this pup, it's got a ton of leaves on it. And I don't know if that's typical of this variety, or if it's just how this plant matured, but certainly sets it apart from some of the other, banana plants we have. And if you collect bananas, you're into bananas at all, I'm sure it's notoriously hard to, just looking at a banana plant, it's real hard to identify what variety it is. Even when you get the fruit, unless you have a real unique one like the praying hands, or one that gives you a different color banana maybe, it's real hard to distinguish varieties. But so I'm wondering if maybe the amount of leaves on this one is one way to distinguish a dwarf Brazilian from other banana plants. I don't know. Like I said, this is our first one that we've gotten to flower. It's the first one we've ever planted, actually, and there's a good shot of the flower up there, and we finally have a flower on it. So I'm super stoked. I can't tell which one. Sometimes you get a pre-flag leaf too. It looks like there's the pre-flag leaf kind of hiding up there. See if I get my ladder, see if we can show it to you guys. The pre-flag leaf's it's just like the flag leaf. It's except for a little bigger than the flag leaf, but it's smaller than the other leaves on the plant. So you can see this one right here. This leaf is, gotta be 4 or 5 feet long. But that pre-flag leaf right there, probably only 3 feet long. And then there's the little flag leaf hiding up there with the flower, and the flag leaf's only about 1 foot long, so. Yeah. We're real excited. The flower, it shot this flower out maybe, I want to say, a couple days ago. 4 or 5 days ago, and it'll start to droop in another couple days and then put off the fruit. So I'm stoked. We might have to show you another video of the fruit. We got a lot of bananas fruiting. We got some other ones over here. Not quite sure of this variety. It was here when we bought the property. But this is kind of what I'm talking about. You see how tall these are right here. This isn't going to be as wind resistant as a dwarf variety just because of its size. It's a big plant. So, but anyways, y'all, I thought for all you banana connoisseurs out there, I thought you might want to see the flag leaf, the pre-flag leaf, and the flower on this one, because I don't want to say this is a super rare variety, but it's definitely not one you're going to find at your local garden center or big box home fix-it store. We got this one from a specialty grower. We actually bought several from him, several different varieties, and we're real excited because I want to try this fruit. It's supposed to be pretty good. So there it is. I'll get you guys one last look at this flower up here, and then maybe, like I said, maybe we'll revisit it in a couple days when the fruit comes out. Yeah, look at that. That's a nice, healthy looking flower. All right, well, anyways, y'all, if anyone out there has any experience with this banana, just let me know maybe what it tastes like, or also, if you've had the same experience with, or the same observation with your Dwarf Brazilian having more leaves than some other banana varieties, maybe post in the comments below, because, any tips that we have for people to help identify an unknown banana variety, I'm sure would be helpful, because it's, like I said, it's notoriously hard to identify banana varieties just by looking at the plants. So anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you have any questions or comments, post below. Until next time, everybody out there, take care.